Hello and welcome to Lower Merion Update, where we take a look at what's going on in Lower Merion Township. I'm Brady McHale.
And I'm Angelia Micalizzi. Summer is over and autumn is upon us. And believe it or not, the holidays are just around the corner. But before we talk about that, let's take a look back to see some of the things that went on in September. You may have seen signs in windows of businesses giving you a heads up on a new plastic ban ordinance. On June 21st, the Board of Commissioners voted to join many neighboring communities by implementing a ban on single-use plastic bags. Now until January, businesses will post signage about this change, and on January 21st, it will be official. When the ordinance is enacted, customers will be encouraged to bring their own bag, or they can buy a paper bag for no less than 10 cents.
September 7th was last month's first Thursday in Ardmore. The first Thursday of the month, participating businesses around Ardmore will stay open until at least 7 p.m. with specials for the community to enjoy. This year, First Thursdays are offering historical walking tours of Ardmore as part of the Ardmore 150th anniversary celebration.
The Ardmore Initiative, the Lower Merion Historical Society, the Lower Merion Conservancy, and the Township have collaborated to create Windows in History Story Map in honor of the 150th anniversary of Ardmore. The story map shows images of what Lancaster Avenue used to look like and takes you on a guided tour of Ardmore's commercial district, where you can see how properties have changed over time. You can also check out the historical installations, one at 54 East Lancaster Avenue and another at 5 Anderson Avenue. Check out the story map at destinationardmore.com.
Throughout the summer, on Saturday nights at the Bryn Mawr Gazebo, Lower Merion has been jamming out with the Bryn Mawr Twilight concerts. People of all ages have been gathering outside to listen to a different artist every week and enjoy beverages that were available for purchase. The concert series ended on September 8th with a great show from John McLaughlin. This series may be all wrapped up, but the Bryn Mawr Concert Series will be back next year. Be sure to check out their website, brynmawrtwilightconcerts.com, in the spring.
This year, Bryn Mawr Day was on September 9th, hosted by Bryn Mawr Business Association. It keeps getting better year after year, with lots of new and interesting things. And some old favorites, like the farmers market, local school singers, the petting zoo, fire truck rides, and the circus.
The Ardmore Rotary held a games day at the Ardmore Avenue Community Center. There were games like basketball shooting, learning how to play tennis or football, soccer, and even baseball. Football and jump rope as well for kids of all ages on September 9th. They also had activities for younger kids like an art project and face painting. After working up an appetite playing all of those games, the event offered a $1 meal deal with a hot dog, chips, and a drink.
The new Bala Avenue of the Arts premiered on September 10th. The free event featured local artists' work on display in many of the storefront windows. There was live music and local craft makers proudly displaying and selling their creations. This was the first year of the event, and the Ballin Avenue of the Arts plans on making it annual. This year, Bryn Mawr Fire Station held their 22nd annual 9/11 memorial ceremony. The community gathered to honor the lives lost and recognize those who keep us safe today. The event featured the Villanova Singers, a guest speaker, and a procession by local first responders and Villanova ROTC.
Eldernet is in need of donations. Non-perishable food items like canned and jarred fruit, cereal, and oatmeal, peanut butter and jelly, as well as things like paper towels, tissues, and hygiene products are on Eldernet's wish list. Donations can be dropped off at Eldernet's office located at 9 South Bryn Mawr Avenue in Bryn Mawr from 9 a.m. to 4:30 or in the lobby of the Lower Merion Township Building at 75 East Lancaster Avenue in Ardmore.
Farm to City markets host 2 farmers markets a week in Lower Merion. Vendors from around the area gather outside to sell their goods ranging from produce, coffee, and dog treats. Tuesdays from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m., the market can be found at 1 Belmont Avenue in Bala Cynwyd, and on Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Bryn Mawr Station.
This year's Fall for Ardmore was a special one, celebrating 150 years of Ardmore. On September 30th, community members gathered in Schofield Plaza with food, drinks, music, and kids' activities. Fall for Ardmore, the town's official autumn festival, also honors Oktoberfest at Schofield Plaza. Beer from vendors like Tired Hands Brewing Company, Iron Hill Brewery, and others poured locally brewed seasonal favorites. But no Oktoberfest is complete without German-inspired fare. Jack McShay's, Sophie's Barbecue, and other food vendors joined Tired Hands in serving bratwurst, sauerkraut, pierogies, Bavarian pretzels, and many other classics. To stay up to date on fun things happening in Ardmore, visit destinationardmore.com.
Bryn Mawr's annual party night, Bryn Mawr Night, was on September 22nd. Bryn Mawr Night highlighted different businesses with discounts and food tastings. There was also a reception area where people could gather to listen live music. If you missed it, there's always next year. Keep an eye out for next year's Bryn Mawr Night.
The Friends of South Ardmore Park will be planting a native plant garden on the traffic island near Sussex Road and Athens Avenue after approval has been given by the Township's Parks and Recreation Department. The project aims to beautify the entrance to South Ardmore Park while also giving support to local pollinators. In addition to plants, the garden will also have a porous pathway for pedestrians and trees to include shade.
Last month, the Board of Commissioners held a budget workshop on September 6th, a committee meeting on September 13th, and a monthly board meeting on September 20th. At the budget meeting, they reviewed the proposed 2024 township budget. They looked at each department's proposed budget and discussed options. This was the first of 5 times the budget will be reviewed. There will be public hearing on the budget in November and December. On September 13th, committee meetings they discussed Parks and Rec's extension of the Heritage Trail. The Police Committee reviewed consulting services to help find a new superintendent after current super retires in spring. And the Finance Committee looked at the projections for the Solid Waster Fund. Public Works looked at a sanitary sewer issue, and in BMP, they spoke about the City Avenue Special Service District, the Ardmore Initiative's Oktoberfest, and Historical Commission applications, amongst other subjects. September 20th was the monthly board meeting where the Board of Commissioners met and voted on several issues, some of which were they reviewed and proposed the 2024 budget in the Finance Committee, as well as awarding a contract for fire apparatus, getting police consulting services in regard to finding a new police superintendent after the current super retires, and reviewed a sanitary sewer issue with the Public Works Department. The board also acknowledged the long-time service of several outgoing advisory board members.
September was a busy month, but now it's time for October.
October is one of my favorite months. It always has a bunch of fun things going on.
We have to take a break, but when we come back, we'll take a look at some of the things happening this October.
Like Fall for Ardmore, Fire Prevention Week, Ardmore Day, and what to do with all those leaves that'll be coming down.
There is a lot more ahead, so don't go anywhere. We'll see you after the break.
Welcome back to Lower Merion Update, where we take a look at what's going on around Lower Merion Township.
Let's see what's going on in Lower Merion this October. Wednesday, October 4th, 11th, 18th, and 25th, the Harriton House is hosting Harriton Farmstead Frolics Fall Fun. Starting at 3:30 p.m., children between the ages of 2 and 7 with their parents will meet at the barn on the Harriton House property. Each week will be a new 45-minute activity like reading stories, making scarecrows, even get a chance to meet the chickens and goats, plus a Halloween scavenger hunt. Reservations for the event are not required and the admission fee is free, will donation.
Lower Merion Police Department is holding the Citizens Police Academy, Thursday nights from October 5th through November 30th. Lower Merion Police Department will be holding class to teach the community about how and why LMPD operates the way it does. People in the class will get first-hand experience with things like mock crime scenes and police car ride-alongs to increase the understanding of police work and build a community of partnership. Head to the Get Involved tab of the Lower Merion Police Department's page on the Lower Merion Township website to apply and for more information.
Here's an important one. This year, National Fire Prevention Week runs from October 8th to the 14th. The campaign this year focuses on cooking safety and what people can do to keep themselves safe while cooking. Since the 1920s, Fire Prevention Week has been acknowledged to educate people on how to stay safe in case of a fire and observed during the week of October 9th, the day of the Great Chicago Fire.
The Friends of South Ardmore Park are asking for volunteers and donations to support its native plant garden. The planting will start in early morning Saturday, October 14th. If you are interested in helping, email Tom Yates at tgymail@yahoo.com. The project will take around $500 to complete. To donate, please email Doug Freese at doughfreese@gmail.com.
Lower Merion Township is holding a fall cleanup weekend at the Kegel Complex October 14th and 15th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Come and get rid of things like household appliances, plastic materials, glass, lawnmowers, hoses, even broken furniture. Things that will not be taken are TVs, oil-based paint, and construction debris. Latex paint must be all dry and hard, and recyclables can be brought, but they must be separated from the trash. This event is for Lower Merion residents only. Proof of residency must be shown before you can participate.
Come watch the Eagles take on the Jets on October 15th at the Gladwin Library. At 5 p.m., the library will be hosting a tailgate with food, drinks, and raffles. Your ticket includes access to the exclusive Union League guardhouse, heavy hors d'oeuvres, dessert, and an open bar, plus a 50-50 drawing and raffles for fabulous Philadelphia sports packages. All proceeds from the event will go to the library.
Need to get rid of old paint or pesticides? Montgomery County is holding a household hazardous waste drop-off at the Lower Merion Transfer Station on Sunday, October 22nd. Now is the time to get rid of your old car oil, antifreeze, household cleaners, paint products, and other hazardous items. However, latex paint, electronics, household batteries, and propane tanks are a few of the things that will not be accepted. Registration is required beforehand. To register and for more information, you can head to montgoparecycles.org.
The Harrison House is also hosting their annual heirloom apple tasting and baking contest on October 28th at 2 p.m. There will be an opportunity to sample apples from around the region, as well as a chance to buy apples, cider, and the baking competition submissions. To enter an apple-based baked good into the competition, email info@harrisonhouse.org or call 610-525-0201. Entries will be accepted from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. the day of the competition. A self-described ciderist, Mark A. Turdo, will also be there to talk about the history of apples, orchards, and ciders in Pennsylvania and where they are headed in the future. Tickets can be purchased at the Harrison House Eventbrite.
Come to the Gladwin Library on October 24th and help make Busy Boxes. That's for Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. These boxes will contain fun items for kids like coloring books, Play-Doh, miniature games, and crayons donated by library patrons. You will get to decorate the boxes for the kids at the hospital, and afterwards, everything will be donated and you'll receive 1 hour of community service. That's October 24th at the Gladwin Library at 6 p.m.
Saturday, October 28th, the Refuse Department is hosting an Anything with a Plug event. 9 a.m. to 12 p.m., come by the Lower Merion Public Works Complex to drop off any electronics you need to get rid of, from your old computer mice to the old microwave. All data will be wiped off the electronics, so make sure to save that information beforehand. Each computer monitor or TV will be priced at $30, and air conditioners, dehumidifiers, or microwaves are $10 to get rid of.
Lower Merion Township plants new trees every year, and a priority is to replace those that have been removed around township streets. If you would like a tree planted in the right-of-way of your property, you can call 610-726-7141 or go to lowermerion.org/requestatree. A township arborist will inspect the area and see if it's suitable for a tree and which species would be the best. This fall, Lower Merion Police Department is hiring. There's a written and physical test that applicants must pass. They offer a generous vacation and holiday leave benefits, as well as health care benefits, including medical, dental, vision, and prescription. There is also a pension plan and issued uniforms, plus equipment and cleaning allowance. For more information and to apply, you can go to the police department's page on the township website at lowermerion.org. Good luck.
Halloween is one of my favorite holidays.
Mine too. Trick-or-treating shouldn't be restricted just to the young. Here's some ways you can stay safe trick-or-treating from the American Red Cross. Use makeup instead of masks because masks are hard to see out of. Use flashlights to guide your way and wear reflective material and light-colored clothing so other people and cars can see you. Plan a route in advance with adults. This is simple. Walk, don't run. Ring the doorbell and collect your treat, but don't go inside any houses. As always, walk on sidewalks and not in the road. Look both ways before crossing the street. Check your treats to make sure it's safe before eating it, and for those of you staying home, here's some information on how to pass out those treats. Light your porch so the kids know you are open and ready, and sweep off the pathway and step leading to your house so no one slips.
School is back in session, which means the school buses are back out. You can expect an increase in traffic, especially near schools due to buses and school crossings. Remember, when a bus has its lights flashing and stop sign out, Cars on both sides of the road are required by law to stop 20 feet behind the bus and wait for the stop sign to close before continuing.
Fall is here, and with it comes falling leaves plus the yard work. The refuse team will pick up leaves and other yard waste in compostable bags. Be sure not to put grass clippings into the bags because they will break down differently from leaves and the brush, and they can rot. These bags should also not have pumpkins, dog poop, and food waste for the same reason. Also, try to shake out as much dirt as possible and the rocks from picked plants before putting them in the bags because dirt, rock, and trash cannot be composted.
There's a lot of cool stuff happening this month, Brady.
Yeah, there is, but fall fun doesn't stop in October.
You're right. When we come back, we'll take a look at some of the things planned from November.
We'll be right back. Welcome back to Lower Merion Update, where we take a look at what's going on around Lower Merion Township.
November is right around the corner, so let's take a look at what next month has in store. Thanksgiving this year falls on November 23rd. In observation of the holiday, all township buildings, including the administration building, the treasurer's office, and the libraries will be closed. Refuse will not be picked up on Thanksgiving either. To see the refuse schedule adjustments for that week, head to lowermerion.org and use the address lookup tool.
Hey, are you looking for a way for you and your kids to stay active this fall? Lower Merion Parks and Recreation has sports programs running all through the township, from soccer to tennis, pickleball, quad ball, ultimate frisbee, and flag football for all age groups and experience levels. And for the big kids, there's pickleball, tennis, and yoga available. There are also activities like Dungeons and Dragons, chess club, and drawing. For more information and to register, check out lowermerionrec.com.
Want a way to give back to the community? Narth Ambulance is looking for volunteers. They offer training for opportunities that help you kickstart a career or help you help others. Go to narthambulance.org for more information.
Throughout the fall, the Pennsylvania Horticultural Society is partnering with Lower Merion Township to plant a tree around the community in their biannual tree planting. There are 6 tree trending groups planting this year in Rolling Hills Park, Sharp Park, General Wayne Park, and Merion Park. They are also planting in residential areas, mostly in Ardmore and Wynwood, where the tree canopy is the lowest in the township. All of the PHS tree planting this fall is happening between November 17th and November 20th. Some groups focus on planting in parks, while others are focused on filling in gaps in low canopy residential areas. Some do a mix of both. To find tree trending trainings, you can help volunteer. Head to phsonline.org.
The Bryn Mawr Food Pantry is completely out of peanut butter and jelly, and our inventory of pasta and tuna is running low. These food staples are always high in demand with our participants. Please consider donating any of these items to our pantry or placing an Amazon delivery order and having it shipped to us at 9 South Bryn Mawr Ave in Bryn Mawr, PA 19010. You can also make a financial donation through our website at eldernet.org.
And here's a word of caution before we go. The Lower Merion Police Department is disseminating information regarding a growing crime trend of people being scammed at gas stations in the township. The crime occurs when a suspect approaches a citizen pumping gas and offers to help them. The suspects are often very aggressive and outright refuse the victim's attempt to deny assistance. The suspect will typically take physical control of the gas pump nozzle. After the victim leaves, the suspect will then fail to return the pump to terminate the transaction. This is something known as pump switching. Using the still active gas pump, the suspects will pump gas for other motorists who enter the gas station, requesting that they pay for the gas in cash. The suspects then keep the cash and leave the gas station prior to police arrival. Most victims do not realize this crime has occurred for days or even weeks after the incident. Anyone encountering this activity at a gas station is asked to remain on location in a safe area and call 911 so officers can respond immediately and assess if a crime has occurred. To protect yourself and your wallet, please make sure to always hang up your own gas nozzle or hit End Transaction on the pump's keypad. It is also wise to print a receipt at the gas pump or obtain one from the office to use as proof of purchase.
That'll wrap up this episode of Lower Merion Update.
Keep up to date between episodes by checking out the Lower Merion Township Facebook page, Twitter page, YouTube channel, and the e-newsletter.
And be sure to watch LMTV from time to time.
For LMTV, I'm Brady McHale.
And I'm Angelia Micalizzi. Have a happy Halloween.
We'll see you next time on Lower Merion Update.